Okay, so a fast video before the weekly close and 4 days, around 4 days for the monthly close. So this is the weekly. So we are bouncing from this candle here, basically, but we will face heavy resistance on the top. So the goal during this week is to go until 34 or to this cluster here, like this area, 32 to 34, that's the target I'm seeing, and maybe the top of Bitcoin. So that's the schedule here. So if we close green on this candle, basically above the previous candle, above this area, we have this cluster. We can come down to test supports again if we are bullish, and it will be better for a bullish thing if we come down to test the 200s here, and it will be this week, this candle close, this candle close, this candle close, until here, and we have the 12 and the 21 again here. So all these areas are to buy until proven otherwise, and this support here needs to hold so we keep the bullish momentum and we don't break down. So as long as this holds and this area holds, it's all fine, and we keep on grinding up. So that's the situation. For now, use stop losses, and on the daily, we are trying to come down, but look at this, many weeks. So I think this will be the top now. We will close green, and then we have the 12, the 21, the 20, the 50, and all these moving averages to buy. These are the volume control here, the volume here, the profile volume profile. And yeah, the point of control is here on the daily. Then we go to the 4 hours. We went to the point, to the volume here, as we see, big volume here. So we are going there now, and we have big volume here on the 22. So, and all these areas. So just realize we had this big week. We are closing green on the weekly, but big resistance here, and I think we will come down to test these areas. We don't know which one. We went to the point of control on the volume here. So that's where we are, trying to close green. If we close red, we can go a little bit higher here and then start to come down to test support. Again, until there, it was a buy here. Look, the 200 above the 21. So holding. And yeah, so we face big resistance here on this area. But the target is the 33, 34 until proven otherwise. But we might come to test support before because of all this area and this big week. Okay, 15 minutes. Point of control was here, and we are going to the top also of the volume here. So I think we are toppy, and we are making a lower high compared with this area. Let's see if we push it, but then I think we will come down to test support. All the 15 minutes oversold, like Dan said, have been bought. See, this one oversold, this one oversold, all of them. All the oversolds have been a buy. So it's just keep that way for now until proven otherwise. Okay. And on the 5 minutes, we are also reaching top. And if we do this line, I already passed this. Okay. So we were here, look 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, confirmed here, and then just grind on the moving average to the point of control. And now we are toppy, and I think this is the top. I can push these lines I drew. So on the low time frame, we can push this one to here. And we have the monthly, and this is the yearly resistance. So this is toppy. It's a good for a short as well. And then we go for the weekly supports and monthly supports. So this is what I'm seeing overall as long as we hold, but we can be toppy on Bitcoin, but for me the top will be this one, the 20 here on the 30, around 33. We can have weeks, of course, and we are, if the month close is above the 21 here, we can push it higher, and then we can come for support. Support on the monthly, it's this week on the 20, around 25, and we can come down back here to this support here, which is the 23.38. So it's these areas plus this trend line, which we already tested on the daily, I think. And yeah, so that's the thing. We need to hold this area. As long as also we hold this one here on the bottom and we can test it, we can be ranging here for a few months. And let's see, for now everything is still green on the monthly, and we can push higher until we start to get selling weeks. Let's see how we close the month below the 21 or still above. And let's see the next 4 days. So this is how we are at the moment. Toppy. Big resistance here, support here, support here, support here, support here, support here. Let's see if we have a big pump to close higher above everything, but let's see. I'm just doing this hourly now. Some volume, buying volume, selling wick, and half an hour for the close, or starting to get red. So point of control, we can still come here, find support here, and push to this area. Otherwise, we are top and we start to come down. But let's see if the wick close is green or red. Now it's red, so this is the situation. Support here, they need to hold. This wick need to hold, and we still have this one here that needs to hold. So we hold the low. And this was the inverted head and shoulders, confirmed. And now let's see if we hold with a bull flag to push higher. And that's it. And for me, we can stay in this range for a while. And to come to these levels, let's see, maybe next year or in 2 years. But this is my target for investment. It will be this area here, but can take a few months or even a year.